Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the Total Conversion mod of Stellaris, Star Trek New Horizons. Okay, so we met a whole bunch of aliens down here, all at the same time, and might as well take a look at what they think of us. So, the Iridian League, they're not too bad. It looks like the other ones aren't going to like us very much, which is not too surprising. So these guys really don't like us. They're slaving despots, so that's probably well against what the Federation is for. The Trill don't like us because we're rival to them. Orion Free State. Troyans are indifferent, but they're xenophobic isolationists. Okay. Well, the Iridians are the only ones that actually like us, but they're unfortunately the furthest away from us. Troyans there. Oh, actually, no, Troyans there. The fact that these two are the same color is kind of confusing, but Troyans... Oh, maybe they're in a coalition together. Let's see. So, Iridians. Oh, no, they're the overlord of the Troyans. So, the Troyans are a vassal to the Iridians. So, we don't really have to deal with the Troyans directly. We can just deal with the Iridians, I guess. Mostly because we probably can't deal with Troyans. Yeah. Most of the typical stuff is not possible. Okay, well, good to know. Let's talk to the Iridians. So they're rivals to... Okay, well that makes sense because they're kind of different ideologically. I don't know why the Trill are rivals to us, because the Trill should be exactly the same as us ideologically, but that's the way it is. Alright, so yeah, we can't really do anything at the moment, but maybe they'll do a trade deal. That's always a good way to start things off. No, they won't. Alright. So we're not going to be doing a whole lot down there, but it doesn't really break my heart because they're kind of a distance away from us at the moment, and we have the Orions in between us and them anyway, so... It's going to take time. Alright, well, anyway, now that we've taken a look at all that stuff, we still don't know what's going on over here, although we can be fairly certain that the Cardassians are here somewhere, because there's Cardassia. But other than that, there may be a couple other empires. It's kind of hard to say at this stage because nobody's really sizable at this point. Unless this is all Cardassia, which that would scare the crap out of me if this is all Cardassian territory. But alright, well, let's continue. Minerals-wise, we're doing alright. I would like to build a bigger fleet. Detected. Okay, leave B for now. And that's going to be there, I'm guessing. I'm a little concerned, though, that we're not going to get into Wolf 359 fast enough. Because this ship is taking forever. And it's still got 2 jumps to get there. Complete. So, you know what? Just to hedge my bets, I'm going to have that jump over, too. You might be more up-to-date, too. So you might have faster... Yeah, you have a better warp engine, so you might get there faster. We'll give that a go. There are 2 anomalies in here, or 2 research projects in here, too. Complete. Okay, so we're done in that system, and I really don't have anything else for you guys to work on other than building me more outposts. Problem with that is I don't know if I have great candidates. I mean, we've got some minerals down here. And we have an anomaly down here that I haven't done yet. That could get more minerals, so maybe a starbase in here would make sense. Or outpost, I should say. Because other than that, there's not a whole lot here that is enticing me. We've got... Yeah. So, construction ship. You should be up to date. No, the other one. This guy should be up to date, so... you know what? Get over here and build a starbase. Just for the resources. Because I don't have anything else for them to do. Until my science ships start doing stuff, I don't really have any other choice or any other move to do with these construction ships. And we need minerals, in my opinion. So, let's do that. Okay. Continue. Okay, Federation Council time. I'm going to imagine this is about the same as we've seen before. They may change Yeah, so last time it was a governor from Andoria, now it's a governor from Teller Prime is the one hosting, which is fine. Otherwise, I'm assuming it's the same. So we can review the Confederacy of Surak, which is the Vulcans' ascension ascension process, which we probably want to do that. Now, mediate a dispute. Maybe we could remove the rivalry. Not sure of that, but I really want the Vulcans, so we'll do this one. Okay. So this is going to be... okay, we have a new thing. Let's read this whole thing, because I think some of this is going to matter. So, Ascension to the United Federation of Planets is a long and detailed process, and while basic principles were agreed early with the Confederacy of Surak, the minutiae of the Federation's legal framework, trade regulations, and contributions to Starfleet still require substantial investment in time and material from the Federation government in order to progress. And Mr. Tapau, Vulcan, is attending the council session and has called for further investment from the Prime Minister's administration to ensure the ascension process continues smoothly. The diplomatic service has compiled a list of options available within our resource constraints to fund the process, which political analysis believed to be approximately 26% complete. So 1313 before, when we were doing this, that's percentage. So you get 13% if you do low intensity, 26% if you do medium intensity, and we get what? No, actually, yeah, 39% if we do high intensity. So if we do 39%, that would put us at, what, 65? And then we would have to do another high intensity to get it passed through. That would take 2 years. Alternatively, we could do medium, and it would take another 3 years, well, 2 years after this one, because we'd be at like 52%. So if we keep going medium intensity every time, we would eventually get there. I really don't feel like we can afford to do max. We can afford in every resource except the one that matters, and that's minerals. If this was energy credits and influence, or just influence, I could do this all day long, but not with the current state of affairs. So, yeah, let's do medium intensity. We're done with that. We have an anomaly. And constriction. Okay. So all those precious minerals. Research. Okay, that's good. Now we have that 5% process. Okay, let's see what we've got. ECM signal jammer. Not sure I really care about that one. Transport hub. The building. Not one that I really necessarily care too much about. Oh yeah. Phaser coil. And this guy actually has the ability to research it faster too. We have to go with this. We might be able to get our phaser tech to be high enough level that we can do something with the Enterprise to get it to... I'm not sure if I can ever really redesign that one because it's an event spawned ship.
Construction complete.
Okay, our colony ship is done. We're gonna send that. So I'm assuming that everything changed based off the Andorians. So I was gonna go over here. Yeah, let's go over here. Colonize planet. Alright, where do we want to go? Well, we could go here and get the dilithium, like, right away. We could go here and get energy credits right away. I think landing right on the dilithium makes sense. Because this building usually collects minerals as well. I hope I don't lose the resources. I would assume they would give a warning if that's the case, but you never know with a game like this. But yeah, we'll go with that. I definitely don't want to call it that. We'll call it New Andoria, because I don't think they have New Andoria. I hope I spelled that correctly. Okay. Yeah, because that's an awful name for a planet. Alright, let's continue here. Yeah, okay. And Terra Nova is more than halfway done as well. But getting more colonies is going to be important. I want to deselect, guys. It is useful that it does that. Okay, we're at 400 and so days. It's a race to see which science vessel gets there first. You have 2 jumps, you have 1, so which is going to win? Faster warp tech or slower warp tech?
Fleet upgraded.
I am going to check which research thing are they going after, because we may have you do the other one, which is going to be the distress call. As a matter of fact, let's switch the 2. We'll have... Where is the other one? So you. How about you do this one because it's close by? Research project. And then you. I don't really have to reroute you because once the other science ship gets here, that should be it. So it's going to be a race. The deadline's about the same. Yeah, I think that's the wise call because it's going to take them a lot of time to move through space anyway. So okay, what happened? Starbase 1. What was I building there? I don't remember building anything here. Alright, well, I'll just trust that I built something. Alright, let's continue. Oh, speaking of which, on Earth, these populations haven't popped out yet, so there's no reason to build a building. Okay, we're fine then. Okay, we have a temporal anomaly. Okay, following a wave of... I guess I read the whole thing. A number of scientists across the United Federation of Planets believe they have identified signs of a change to the timeline following a wave of chronoton radiation being detected sweeping across the quadrant at superluminal velocities. So far, no one has been able to identify these supposed changes. Okay, I don't know what that means, and I've seen it before in my other playthrough. Hopefully it's not the Time War nonsense from Enterprise. Oh, the one construction ship's probably done with this thing. Well, I don't think I want to build a starbase just right now, so let's send it down here so that I can help build other things that we're going to be building down there. And the other thing that I am going to want to do is build a ship now. So let's go to Starbase 1, and we're going to go to the shipyard, and I want an Emmet class. No, not Emmet class. I want the Intrepid class. So we need 713. We're almost there. But we do need larger class ships. I mean, that's going to really help, in my opinion. Okay, we have enough. All right, so Starbase 1, build me our first. Now, I'm not going to build it into the Coalition. Screw that. We're going to build our first Intrepid type light cruiser. Especially as this Coalition's not designed to last. Out of curiosity, have the Vulcans put any ships into this? I'm going to assume no. Because we're president at the moment, and that would mean that we would gain control over any ships that the Vulcans build. At least that's how I remember coalitions working. Okay, now it's one jump to one jump. Who's going to get there first? You've got all that distance to travel. You've got all that distance to travel. It looks like we're going to have... I mean, it's getting close here. But I think the Franklin is going to beat the Curie. If I remember correctly the name. The next priority is going to be building another science vessel. I need more than the 2 that I have.
Colony established.
Okay, colony established, so we've got some stuff to do. I mean, not really, because it's a new colony, and oftentimes you don't have much to do on a new colony, but one thing I'm going to definitely do is clear these blockers, because usually they only cost energy credits to do, which is not that big of a deal, so we'll do that. And then once we get that tech for mountains, we'll be able to clear that one as well. Alright. Let's continue. Still have that piracy risk. I'm curious how much is going to drop once we have Starbase 5 pop out here. It's about to happen very soon.
Complete.
Okay, research complete. Okay, tile blocker. Army upkeep, not really important to me. Heroic landmark, not really important to me. What is this tech gonna go to? Theory of control. So, we've got a bunch of edicts, huh? Well, Empire mineral production could be really good for us. Let's go with this one. It's cheap, makes sense. And then the other one we're gonna want is engineering. Okay, so we've got shuttle pod, which is going to go down the fighter path, which I don't know I really care. Okay, that could be good. Engineering lab level 2, and then we have these things again. Yeah, I think I'm more going to lean towards getting the deep space dry dock. Okay.
Construction complete.
Construction of what? Oh yeah, the Starbase. So, Starbase 5 doesn't have a shipyard yet. So we have to build it, right? Question is, might not have calculated it yet because it just built. What can we build here? What can we afford? So a shipyard would cost us 100. Naval depot gives us some naval capacity. Energy weapon. Out of curiosity, Starbase 1 still has a slot, doesn't it? So we could have done Naval Depot a while ago, which would have given us some more fleet capacity. Energy weapon array, which would, I'm assuming, give us more combat strength for this. And a trade depot, which we already have. Honestly, outside of the shipyard, I'm not sure what else we would even want to build here. I think we hold off for now. Really, I think we're going to be doing a science vessel. That's like one of my priorities here. Okay, so what is our time frame looking like now? We're 240 something. When I'm coming in here, yeah, okay, this science vessel is not that far away from warping out. That's good. And then you are, like, right near where you need to go. Kind of. I mean, it's still a ways away, but it would be closer than, you know, the ship coming from the Sol system. Alright. So, the question that we have, then, is a science ship, which I think builds from, like, a planet. Yeah. Only costs 190, but we need to actually work on the ship designer with it. So... science ship. Okay, so first things first. I think reducing upkeep doesn't really make as much sense. I'm gonna see if there's something that we can do with anything that is particularly good. Well, additional bulkheads cost 30. Yeah, that's fine, probably. So this we're using electronics lab, which probably makes sense because that helps us with survey speed. I was just saying if there was another thing that helps us. Science station. This is all combat stuff, so yeah, it doesn't make sense to take. And then the orange. Engineering station. Well, we could do heavier armor plating. hardened shields. Or shield generator. Let's go with one level of hardened shields, and then the other one be heavy armor plating. So that is going to up its cost, but probably worth it. Okay, now let's go to Earth, and we'll build a science vessel. It's only going to be 198. We probably have some cost reduction going on here. Okay, definitely worth getting another science ship. And I think this is going to be a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.